Hey folks, hey folks. Hey folks, this is episode 5 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Ultimate Masters 2006, and the only thing left is the Copycat Duelist. I made a few decks. I did not make a lot, but I made a few decks without all the excessive destruction. There's still some destruction, but I make sure the cards that be destruction have drawbacks or narrow windows, like Bottomless Trap Hole. You can only use it when a card is played, rather than Sakuretsu Armor where you can use it at any time. And in Raigeki Break, it can destroy any card, but you have to discard a card, so there should be some cost to the cards. So I made a few decks. So let's try it. First, I don't want to face it. Alright. Yes, last episode I did that. So this time, the last one. Alright, so you can use... We'll start with we'll start with Earth. Earth or Insect. Earth, I suppose. So you pick from a list and you can battle that deck. That is very interesting. And it makes me... I want to put something like this in my game, but I do not know how difficult it would be to do so. But it is something that I'm thinking about, because this is a very good feature. This one duelist can give you infinite replayability. You can make any kind of deck you want, any kind of restrictions, anything. I like this. So I'm still using my normal deck here. And I could do a Yugi deck, a Kaiba deck, an anime deck. It takes time to build those, but it's something worth thinking about. So I got rid of his shrink, so he cannot shrink anymore. I ain't Soldier of Stone! I like that card. And it is the same... Whoa. Strong card. You should have done it on that one. You could attack twice if you did. He wipes up my card. And then I can play the Muka, which is not easy to defeat. I hope you have some face down cards that can help. Now Muka, attack. Attack this card. That is a lot of damage. Oh yes. Gigantes. Another one. Ooh, that is even stronger. 3,200. But you made a fatal error. An error that I cannot correct yet. But if I can destroy that by battle, all face down cards are gone. 3,900 though. 3,900. Back more. See, this is also destruction, but it has drawbacks. You need to wait 2 turns. So I like that. You can have destruction, like in Magic the Gathering. Destruction has a price. If something can destroy a thing, there's usually something tied to it. It has certain restrictions. But stuff that can destroy anything at any time is difficult. Is difficult. But as I was building the decks, I was looking at all the cards, and I said, out of the entire card pool, lots of it is blanket destruction. And I was thinking, this will be difficult to make unique decks from. This will be difficult. Because if I use, instead of Sakuretsu Armor, if I use Shrink, then will not every deck use Shrink in its place? Then there's Rush Recklessly, which is like Shrink. Then there's Raigeki Break. But I think it might be a flaw in the design of the card game itself. Having no resource system. Nothing to shoot towards, because the way this works is there's no end goal. There is, you play the cards in your hand until you run out of cards to play, and then whoever has whatever's on the field. It is difficult to explain, but there's no sense of future. Whereas in Magic the Gathering, you have a card that costs 8 to play. That's a future. You say, once you have 8, you can play this card, and if they destroy that, you can play another one. You have some high-powered cards you can play. Whereas this is always in the present. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a perpetual game of the present, which means cards are limiting, because when you draw a card, if you cannot play it, then it is, and things being destroyed easily with one card. The design of the game, I think, is what is hurting. I do not know how easily this can be fixed. And also, I made decks. This is an Earth deck. That means there are only Earth cards in it. And it's doing quite well. 3,900. That is a powerhouse. I will start with this card. And if that thing attacks me, I don't want to, it's okay if Drakmord is destroyed. That is only 1,300. I think I can bear it. Oh no. Whew. I'm glad you're not attacking me. I do not want to lose Drakmord. Now I need to think, how am I going to... I don't want to play Solemn Wishes now, because he has Gigantes, and his effect is a Heavy Storm. So I cannot defeat him by battle. I don't want to defeat him by battle. 24. I suppose I could wait it out. Destroy this card, and then I get that back. Then I'll play it on Gigantes. I'll play this, and then I wait 2 turns. See, the cost of this card is waiting. You must wait. So it goes into this deck strategy about patience. I only wish there were some high-tier cards in the game that I could play later on that have such great effects that they go against the destruction rules, or one card can destroy a thing. Like, for example, if it was a token, if it costed a lot, say if it cost 4,000 life points to play a token continuous card, but then they can Typhoon it. So the token thing would be, it's very hard, I think impossible, to make this game more like Magic the Gathering. With the current rules, I think it's probably impossible. You cannot have powerful effects that wait later on, because if I play a token card, a thing that makes tokens, that makes powerful tokens, say it made a 2,000 attack token every turn, and it costs 4,000 life points. That's a lot to spend. And then all they need is one Typhoon, and then you lost 4,000 life points. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to play this copycat thing, this copycat duelist for a bit, and then I think I may come back to this game to make more decks when I feel like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But now that the game has been finished, I think it is all right to end the series until I come back to it. To I get a deck idea and I want to play some decks. I'd put it to rest for now, and maybe the next game I stream, not saying yes or no yet, but an idea, is the next game could possibly be Wagic the Homebrew. Is something I'm thinking about. Because I do like the systems in that game. One thing I do not like about that game is that if you do not draw the correct amount of land cards, your entire duel can be forfeit. That is one flaw. It isn't, but that is probably the only flaw I can think of. I like that game. I like it quite a bit. Alright, he destroyed Gigantes and did not use the effect. So that is good. That is good. And now I have 4 face down cards to worry about. Discard a card. Raigeki Breg, you should have played that face down. Come on, robot. You could have destroyed my Muka. Now what will you do? Why is that in your hand? The CPU is not too bright. And that is what makes me question, when it comes to my game, should I put an AI that can play any deck, rather than being pre-programmed to play one specific deck. Because if it plays one specific deck, I can try to force the AI to be smart, because there's only a limited amount of cards that they're of unique different cards that they have to worry about, to think about in combination. But when you have an NPC like this, an AI like this that can play any deck, any card, I think it is more difficult to make it act as smart as a dedicated AI deck. Like if you have 20 different cards in your deck and the AI only has to worry about 20 different cards, they can make smarter decisions, because they will know how many trap cards are there. Okay, you have 5 unique trap cards. Which ones are the most important to place on the field? But if you have, this game has a pool of 5,000 cards. I think 5, maybe not, maybe that's too high. Maybe 2,000. Say it's 2,000, say it's 1,000 even. If they have 1,000 different cards, any number of those could be trap cards. They could have hundreds of trap cards to think about. Whereas if it only has to worry about 5 trap cards versus 100 or 200 or 300, the lower the number, the smarter the AI can act. Because right now it probably cannot differentiate between the trap cards. How does it know how good Raigeki Break is compared to these other cards. That is the question, I think. Anyways, that will end my turn. So there should be a priority system also in place. Which are the best trap cards? Which ones should you place on the field first? That is what I'm thinking. Because all his face down cards he's not using. Why is he not using them? Are they shrink? You have Raigeki Break, so that was a bit too easy. Maybe the deck was not very good. I guess the idea, because I'm having restrictions in place, where like with Shrink, you need a creature. Otherwise, you cannot activate your trap card. Same with my deck; it has Mirror Wall, and it needs a creature to use Mirror Wall. So, but they also have Raigeki Break. That was, and I think 3 of them, 2 or 3 Raigeki Breaks. They have a lot. They can do stuff with. Scapegoat, okay. Okay. There's one card you can activate without any creatures. They may have also had Bottomless Trap Hole, but my creatures were already in place, making it difficult for them to use. Two more face down cards. I will target one of them. See what it is. Oh, it could have been that, yes. It could have been 7 Tools of the Bandit. Let's see. Raigeki Break. Could have also been Covering Fire, that's true. Which also requires a creature. Maybe that was a mistake, having Covering Fire. But it also has Bottomless. There's some good trap cards in here. Another Raigeki Break, that's 2. And it has Kelbeck. And this is good if you power it up. It can attack twice. So, if they power this up, it can be devastating. Here's the high level card. It is a 2000 level 5 insect that every time it destroys something, it gets stronger. So it can become quite deadly. If it survives more than 1 or 2 turns, it can become quite deadly. You can play Scapegoat, they will destroy it. Alright, so main phase. I have nothing to protect him. But if you are not playing anything, I will attack directly. One. But now is the chance I can, because right now they might attack that next turn. But if I make Muka Muka weaker, it might get them to say, oh, here's my chance. I can attack Muka instead, and then this will become too powerful. They will lose their chance. And this also makes me think the AI is only able to be good if they have destruction cards that have no requirements. If things have requirements, then they have their trap cards and they can do nothing with them. Very good creatures. I know I put 20 of them in there. 21 and 18. Yeah, my trap cards also require Blast with Chain, require creatures. So they are not the only one. But they're not playing anything right now. Did I screw up making that deck? There's only 3 high-level creatures. I wonder what could be causing them to not play cards. I will take a look at their deck after. Defense. Yeah, that is not exciting. Hopefully the insect deck fareth better. Oh. That is all I need to do, and I win. Alright, let me see, why is that deck not good? Oops. Read Earth. So this is the Earth, it has lots of 1800s, 2000s, Berserk Gorilla, Chiron, which can destroy back row. Battle Ox for destroying, doing piercing damage. Goblin Elite attack force. It has tons of stuff. Why were they not able to play any of these? 20 creatures, 10 green, 10 purple. It is evenly distributed. And you have 2 Raigeki breaks. Okay, maybe Covering Fire. Get rid of Covering Fire. And put another... You know what? Put enemy controller in. How many can you have? Lots. 60 decks. Because if you put enemy controller in, then you should be able to attack, but I already have collapse. Is there any destruction? There's Raigeki break. There's not enough high, there's no high level cards in either. So why do I have Soul Exchange? Move that. Calamity. Three Raigeki breaks and 2 bottomless trap holes. 2 collapse, 2 enemy controllers, and 4 power-ups. Surely you can do something with that. And all your cards are low-level cards. You should be able to play these. But you played none of these in 2 duels. Earth. Actually, I will try Patience deck number 2. Hold on. And what I did with this one I only changed 2 cards. I took out the Great Muka. I have a regular Muka, and I have Air Knight Parshath. That is all I did. And see, my deck is not too different. I have Transporter to protect the card, where they have 7 Tools of the Bandit instead of Transport, so that not every deck has Transport, and the decks can be unique. If every deck had the same trap cards, that would defeat the purpose of what I'm trying to do here. Try to make the decks unique. That's why only my deck has Mirror Wall. I could have Blast with Chain on them. I have 3 that can destroy. Yeah, quite similar. So let me try that again. Earth. Play and strengthen. 2200. Defense. You have all these attack position cards, but you're not. Okay, there we go. Now you're starting to battle. Okay. You see what your other face down card is. Dust Tornado. Elbeck. Good card. Good card. Returns to my hand. And then you can do some battling now. 2 Kelbecks. That is difficult to get through. Because if I attack one, it will bounce back. So it will keep my field open. This has 1600 defense. I will play that in defense. I will freeze both of your Kelbeck cards. Oh no! Aluminum Scorpion! That gets through my defense. And you get stronger. Here we go. Here's a battle. Another Raigeki. Oh, all your Raigeki breaks are gone. Good. You may have one in your hand. It does not target the hand, so. Stronger. Oh no. Oh no! That may be Raigeki break, but if you have no cards in your hand, not much you can do. Some breathing room now. I'll set this. If that is bottomless, I best not risk it. gone. If possible. Recover from defeat. Ooh, 9 Soldier of Stone. A very tough card. Because I have nothing that can beat it. I must destroy it. Cause it to decay. Oh, 7 tools, that's what you had. Wait. Now your soldier is toast. I was worried about that card. And that will be it. Try again, and this time you can use the insect deck. This one has a lot of high-level cards in it, so I hope it will be useful. I hope it will be playable for the computer. But we shall see. It also have ways to play its high-level cards. And it is all insects. I defeat your insect with my insect. You have stuff to play. You're playing your cards. You're not stuck. I, on the other hand, am a bit stuck. Exterminate! No more bottomless for you. Ultimate Insect, level 5. Insects have the insect barrier, but I chose to not include it. Because I'm not a fan of stall. Ultimate Insect. Whoa! Yeah, that deck, I think that deck works. I think it is safe to say that deck works. No, I would have used that card. No creatures. No creatures. I had a bad draw. The only thing I had this entire game was a Man-Eater Bug. That was it. Yeah. You win, I am afraid. And you go to level 7. Yeah, this is... And there's no destruction. There's destruction, but with requirements, of course. But there's no... It's not like the other things. Alright. I like that. I like facing the insect deck. That was good. Not good for me, but... Alright, I will start with the mermaid. You played not a creature. I hope you have not a bad hand. No decky break! You got rid of your ultimate insect. Hope you regret not that move. More face down cards. Could have bottomless face down. Oh no. Mr. Bottomless. I was right, you did have bottomless. But it is now gone. You did not play. You did not get the chance to play stuff. Let me just try that again. Okay. Ultimate insect. Oh no, that was not nice. Was it worth it? In defense mode? Come on, you're misplaying. Play it in attack mode. Don't play those cards. Not with Maneater Bog. You're supposed to play those on a level 4, then you get a level 5 from the deck. Then you get Silent Swordsman, or the Insect level 5. That was a poor maneuver. Fish Mix, I'll go with it with thee. Almost trap hole. She falleth into a pit that hath no end. That is like pit. That is not a. She needs help. She needs to come back. Logging onto the PC and saw the last. Yep. This is the end of the game. You always catch the end of them. The end of beating the game. Then I think I will play. I'll still keep this. In case I want, because I can make new decks to face against, which is a very interesting feature. It's like customizing your own battles. So I will do that, but only when I feel like playing it. I think after this stream, I will put this game on hold and try a different game. Probably try a different card game entirely. Oh, that's a good, but you have nothing in your hand, you can't. And I do notice the AI is, it's a computer. Computers are not as good as people. That is all I need to say. Computers are not as good as people. So they do not play as perfectly as they ought. Extermination! And I gained 1200. RPGs have similar effects to that. RPGs have a HP drain. That's what this is, pretty much. I think that is what you could classify that as. Whatever damage it inflicts, it heals you the same amount. I like that effect. Main phase 2, I guess I'll end my turn. And that comes back to my hand, increasing my strength further. Put some defense down. That's good. You can get a card from your deck now. But it is not... Why do you play it in defense mode? Why? It has 1400 attack points. This computer's not smart. You would have survived if you had played it in attack mode. Trying to help the computer out, but they don't want to listen. I will strengthen her with the heart of the unicorn. Now my health recovereth greatly. Every turn. And that is only good if you have something in your hand. Not your fault for that, because you have no cards in your hand. It was all you could play. But perhaps only having 2 of those in the deck would be better. Gain 800 life points. Muka! Strike! There we go. That is 5. Let's go for 7. 7's a good number. Let me say I will face my own deck. Get 7 victories, and 7 is a nice number. Alright, here we go. I play Giant Rat. And 1 card face down. And if you think about... Oh, okay. And if you think about the back row, you have your front row for your fighters, and your back row. And your back row are like your abilities. Or you can think of it as your reactions. Like in my game, I have reaction cards. And say you have a fighter in an RPG, and the enemy attacks you, but you can respond on their turn. Instead of waiting till your turn to attack, you can have a dodge ability. And if you have enough MP or something, you can activate that ability and dodge the attack. So it's kind of like an RPG, only in card format. Whereas you don't get all the skills throughout the entire game. The only skills you have access to are the cards that are in your hand. So it is very much like a card, an RPG, but it looks different. There's pictures on the cards. We all lose our dodge ability. That's what that card does. It dodges. You can remove the creature from play, and it will be not harmed. You have a strong card. 1900. I cannot beat that currently. And if I attack it, I do not wish to do so. Defense mode. $2,400. My defense is too great for thee. Not that one though. That one gets through. I would say I'll attack the giant rat and get the Great Muka, and Great Muka can attack you. But this is a different version of the deck and does not have the Great Muka, which is perhaps a mistake to not have it. So instead, I will play my freeze card, and I will freeze you for 2 turns. And after those 2 turns, you will be vanquished. Because your ability to discard from my hand is quite fierce. One turn down. And behold, I have my own. Our cards are not so different, you and I. That's right, defend, defend. I will destroy all your defenses. And I know Giant Rat can bring out the Great Muka. So I should prepare against it. And I'll play the unicorn card. I will also freeze you. I'll switch this to attack. And attack directly. Now he gains 1,000, he has 1,800. Not an easy card to destroy. Giant rat. Do you bring the Great Muka? You can bring the Great Muka. Do you not understand? Computer, you doth play poorly. Yes, I think I have found the fault in this AI. I think I have. Solemn wishes. Enjoy your wishes, for they shall be your last. Now, the Toon Women. Attack the Dream. The Dream Defender. Discard a card from your hand. And you, Eternal Flame, strike him directly. And he gains 1,000 more. Now, next turn, you will be finished. The Great Defense. It is 2. Your card is vanquished, and mine returneth to mine hand. I gain 800 life points, recovering all the damage I have lost. I go on with all I possess. Now you're 2,800, you have 3,000. Blast with Chain! I strengthen him to 3,300. And attack you directly. The flame is eternal. Alright, there goes that. 6. Okay, one more. This time, no. I will do something different. I will change my deck. Change to Mook 03. And I will duel Muka 03. Three is not so different. Maybe I should have done Muka 02. Nobleman! How very noble of thee. Great Muka, or the regular Muka, could be vanquished. And also, Your face down card can be vanquished. No wishes for thee. But I have not many cards in my hand. I think I will pass. I could play something in attack, but he would be vulnerable. See, I would have been destroyed by that card. I will take the hit. And if I need to, I will take another hit. Yes. I will take one more hit before I strike back. $1,500. It is too bad you know not the great power of the Muka. You cannot bring out his great strength, for you are an AI. I blame Muka. Now vanquish the women. Are you stronger? You're not. Why did you play it? I guess the AI thought, okay, it was, I guess, 15. The AI thought this. It was 1,500. I'll play this and boost it 700 points. And then it will go to 22. But then the computer did not realize that by playing a card, Muka loses attack points because you have less cards in your hand. And so is power decreased. So the computer cannot grasp the great power of the Muka. Can I play noble? I cannot. It has to be face down. I play cross out or exterminate. I exterminate your face down. Now I exterminate your face down card. Giant rat. And now you will draw that power up and have nothing to power it up with. So that makes me free to play another Muka. Oh, you did have another creature or another defender in your hand. But no matter. I have two Mukas. Oh, Kelbeck, good card. Did not realize I had Kelbeck in this deck. I destroy yours and return mine to my hand. And then I'll play this face down. And that again lies the problem with the game is you see the cards that we're drawing. There's nothing to aim towards. There's no great threat to eventually play. We're playing. Every turn is mid-game. Every turn is the same. We draw a card, and if we can play it, we do. But I've mentioned that already a few times, so no point discussing it again. Yeah, it is one of the faults with the game. There's no future, only a present. Alright, here we go. This will be the end. There we go. Seven. Let me try the 2002 Muka. Yeah, and that was the deck. Which is not very different from 2003 is much the same as the Patience deck. But 2002 is where the cards only came out in America, and so there's not many of them. So I will try this and do a mirror match. I think I will go up to 10 duels. So 3 more games. I will start with the great 7-colored fish. The coat of many colors. The fish of many colors. And 2 cards face down. The great Muka on the first turn. Can I stop it? I can. I have the mirror wall. And I play Dust Tornado. I will destroy that card. Trap Hole. I like Trap Hole. Classic card. And as I have not much to defend me, I will keep the wall in place. And play another 7-colored fish. Ah, you have a mirror wall also. So now both of our attacks will be halved. Question is, do you keep it in play? You do not. Do I? Yes, I will. I will keep it in play again. And the Solemn Wishes will decrease its requirements. No, another mirror wall. This time I am vanquished. 1200. Now place this face down. Solemn Wishes. This time, I will not keep it in play. But that one mirror wall lasted me many turns. And I will grow the cards in my hand for the Muka. Giant rat. You attack my face down? Big mistake. I destroy your face down. Another giant rat. Giant Soldier of Stone. That will be a powerful card. A defense I cannot easily get through. And then there's the Dream Cloud to worry about. 500 more. I will regain all the life points I lost from the Mirror Wall. Take care of your dreams. And then next turn, take care of your Stone Soldier. Now, Muka! Attack his Stone Soldier. Mirror Wall again. You have many Mirror Walls. Then I will place one card face down. That was your third Mirror Wall. There, your Mirror Walls are all empty now. Unless you draw the mask, but you can get it back. Your Stone Soldier is no more. Hey, Man-Eater Bud, no! I do. Muka's gone. Dream Warrior. Giant Soldier of Stone. You made a fatal error. You should have kept him in defense mode. You would have been safe. Look at that, I drew another Muka. Are almost through. 18 turns. This is a bit longer. This is a longer game. It's good. In case it is a third Giant Soldier, I will attack with the Muka. Ah, and it was. Next turn. Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this. And I draw my third Muka. Game over. And that's 8. I want to try the insect deck. Let's see what an insect deck can do. Insect against insect. 5. Nice. That was a good move. And you could use the, if you had it, you could play another one. Play another something. That is impressive. Ultimate Insect level 3. That is a mighty card. My Ultimate Insect level 3. Oh no, it gets even more powerful. Ultimate Insect level 7. You're destroying it. That was your best card. Metal Armor. I will get through your metal armor with my trap card, Raigeki Break. I will discard Howling Insect to destroy your bug. Once a bug, always a bug. And now, my bug grows. Ultimate Insect level 5. I like this card. I like it. Then I will play another insect. My insects are too much. Ah, you wasted all your moves. Yes, level up. I like these level up cards. Ultimate Insect level 7. My greatest creature. And now your turn to level up. Man, I like this. I like this. And all they need to do is survive a turn, which they can easily do. And their effect is, it makes the opponent's cards weaker, so they cannot easily strike. I like it. I can say I'm a fan. And I play Insect Knight. You will never survive this. Maybe I could see if this could go up against the Muka deck. That was cool. Let's go up against the Patience deck. And my insects do defeat my very own deck. I will start with Insect Knight. I will play a lot of cards face down. I probably should have kept that one tool card in my hand. That was a mistake. I hope I pay not for that mistake. You destroy it. No. Nice cards. Great Muka. Only 1,800 points. You should have not played this card. Because now I will destroy you. See, that's what I mean. The NPC is not as smart as it should be. Because you should not play that. If you're intending to play Muka, keep that in your hand. Play this. Try the attack, or don't, or leave it on the field. But a poor decision on my part. Now Insect Knight. Fight him. Ooh, a strong defense. A good card. Very good. Defense mode. Dream Cloud. You attacked my Man-Eater Bug, and he destroys your moving fortress. Now, prepare. I'm worried. I can stop it. I have 7 tools of the band. I'm thinking that is Mirror Wall. Prepare to be destroyed. Oh, it is not. Interesting. From your hand. You defended against 1 Insect Knight, but can you handle 2? Oh, the Man-Eater Bug. Good move. I still have 1. Man, you've been defending this entire game. I will destroy all your cards till there is nothing left. Dust Tornado. Oh no, the card I just played. Maybe. Okay. I'm more concerned about protecting my cards. What is that? Oh no. It does seem that once I get a 1900 on the field, it is very difficult to defeat. No matter. I remove 2 insects to play Doom Dozer. Then I play Raigeki Break. I discard Pinchhopper from my hand to destroy your face down. Nice. I was regretting that. Or not regretting, I was wondering. I was thinking, do I waste my trap card? It could be Man-Eater Bug, and it was. Great move. Phil. Great move. You discard your Mirror Wall from the top of your deck. And then I will set this card. Wow, this deck can beat my own deck. Man-Eater Bug. End of the road. I have defeated Flesh. Defeated the Muka deck. Wow. That was 10. I think I'll try it against this. This deck seems quite good. I only spent 10 minutes making it too. I'm sure I can make it even better with adding Mirror Wall and things like that. Because I already see weaknesses in it, such as this card. This card can play anything from my hand, but I usually do not have much in my hand. I can play this, and I can play a few cards face down. Oh, wait. Because my card is not very strong. That will work. I play Pinchhopper. Hold on. Hold. No. I'll risk. Do I risk it? His face down card is... I will risk it. Insect Imitation! I destroy Pinchhopper, a level 4, which will allow me to play a level 5. And I play Ultimate Insect, level 5. And I have nothing in my hand to play. Otherwise, that would be a good effect. A good combo. Alright, I can still attack. Rolling Insect. You have one more. I'll attack it. Smashing Ground. Not a fan of Smashing Ground. Insect Knight. chose your third germ. Well, your cards are gone. Gone, gone, gone. Play the Goblin Elite. He can go into a pit. Another destruction card. First hammer shot and then smashing ground. That is alright, I suppose. I attack with my insect. See if my insect deck is strong enough. Alright, what else have you? The Goblin Elite 2400. You will regret your move, I suppose. Alright. Now I wait. And then I transform and grow mightier. Archfiend. You fiend. Oh. Interesting. Bit of a waste, but that is your decision. Now when he is destroyed, I can play another insect. I choose another ultimate insect level 3. Destroy my cards, but they keep coming back. Level up. Level 5. And you, level up also. Wow. And now your cards are all weak. They lose 1,000 attack points because mine do 500 each. Wow, this is a powerful deck. I did not realize that these cards were so good and so easy to play. Alright. Maybe I'll modify my Mook to have Ultimate Insect instead. Ah, I see. Collapse. Can I activate this? No, it's Battle Phase. Yeah, mine is destroyed. And then yours gets stronger. But still not strong enough. Play this card. Now level up again. And then I will also Raigeki Break, because I realized that I do not need Rush Recklessly in my hand when my creatures power down all his stuff. Anyways. Ah, good card. Ultimate Insect level 7, my greatest creature. Look at this thing. What a powerhouse. 2600 and It lowers you by 700 points. That is a powerhouse. Not as easy to play as the Great Muka, but still easy to play, and with great benefit. I like this card. I will Raigeki Break. Discard that to Raigeki Break the card you played. Dust Tornado. Okay. Strike him directly. Only Weevil had this card in his deck. Way better than the Insect Queen. It's over! Now I want to make this deck even stronger. Dude, I can't believe... And that was not too difficult. Okay, I may end the stream, but we may do more of these. We may do more of these because that was interesting. I like that. Anyways, Fishmix, thanks for stopping by. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Whenever that stream is, whatever game that stream is. See you. Or maybe it's art. Whatever it is. See you in the future.